name's Alyssa, and I am a yoga teacher here in Los Angeles, California. I'm going to guide you through a practice today. If you like it, just let me know, and I will continue to do this through our 2-week quarantine. Today I'm thinking I'm going to do more of like a power-ish hatha, so not too amped up. I will film a more difficult class tomorrow that I can post for you guys. It's like 7 o'clock here. 7 o'clock. It took me a while to get to this. I also was resting today. Grocery stores are obviously insane. I had to go to Erewhon to do my grocery shopping, so I spent my life savings. If you don't have props, you can go ahead and just use books. That's totally fine. You should be good. If you've never taken my classes before and some of the things are new to you, like breathing techniques, I just suggest you go for it. Most likely you're doing this at home alone, so why not? You're gonna release a lot of toxins throughout the body. You'll work up your respiratory system, you're gonna work up the lymphatic system, and you're just going to feel good. I'm gonna look so silly doing this by myself, as most of my regulars that are watching this know, but totally fine. I'm gonna flow with you guys since I've also been chilling all day. And if you have any questions about anatomical cues or anything, just go ahead, let me know, and then you can continue to practice this. I will say that I do practice this sequence multiple times throughout the week to get it in my body, and then the second my body's used to it, I change it. So throughout the week, if you do continue to practice this and you want to use music, my Spotify is just Alyssa Switzer, and the playlist that goes to this class is called Community Love. And that's all. All right, let's flow. Okay. So come to lie down on your mat. You can have your head at the top of your mat, feet at the bottom of the mat. And then place one hand onto your low belly and place one hand onto your heart. And close your eyes. I want you to think about relaxing the muscles of the face. Relax the forehead so you're not scrunching the forehead. And then think about relaxing it again. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw, so maybe open up the mouth, move the jaw around, stick your tongue out, make ugly faces. That's fine because you're most likely quarantined, so no one can see you. And then take a soft breath in through your nose and open up the mouth and let it go. And again, take a deep breath in through your nose. Open up the mouth and sigh it out. 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Open up the mouth, let it go. And again, in and out. Now I want you to inhale through the nose and then exhale at the back of the throat. Envision your breath was shooting down your spine into the pelvis, and then your pelvis just kind of melts into the mat beneath you. Your worries melt away like honey. You let go of anything that does not serve you on your mat or within the 4 walls of maybe your small apartment like mine or home. And again, take a deep breath up. Exhale back of the throat. And then I want you to take an inhale in the low belly, so the portion below the belly button. Fill up, and then like a wave, pull the breath all the way up into the chest. Hold it for just a moment. The chest will expand, the collarbones will widen, and then exhale again, back of the throat. Let it go. And again, inhale low belly. Pull it all the way up into the chest. You even imagine it could interweave between each rib. Hold. And then exhale, let it go. Last one. Inhale, low belly. Pull the breath all the way up. Hold it for just a moment. The second that you feel strain, that moment that you need to gasp for air, that's when you exhale. Let it go. Allow the muscles to relax. And then just take a soft breath in and take a soft breath out. Good. From here, take the soles of your feet together. Wing out the knees. Take your arms up overhead and capture either elbow. Draw your elbows down to your mat so the armpits begin to open. Allow the hips to open. Allow the thighs to relax. Don't grip your knees, and then just breathe. Notice that natural little arch in the low back, the lumbar spine. And then again, you take that deep breath into the low belly. You pull the breath all the way up into the chest. You hold it for just a moment. And then you exhale and you release. And again, inhale to the low belly. Pull the breath all the way up into the chest. And exhale, release. Good. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Squeeze the shins in towards the thighs. Thighs in towards the low belly. Rock it out side to side. Massage out the sacrum, so that bony plate. Take some rotations in the ankles. Articulate through the toes. Make weird positions with the ankle, positions that you wouldn't normally make. And then I always tell my students, hang out in the sticky spot. So when you feel a weird tension in the foot, hang out there for a minute, breathe into it, and then continue to move. Maybe you'll find a new sticky spot. Sorry if you guys hear a lot of banging. I have children that live above me. They're quite loud. Good. And then from here, you're going to place your left foot down to your mat. You're going to extend your right leg up. Interlace your hands behind that right thigh. Flex your right foot a lot. And then notice if you're over gripping in the glutes, try to release the glutes. You're plugging this femur bone down into the pelvis. You can keep a generous bend in that knee. My legs are so sore right now, so I have to keep that bend in my knee. And then you're just breathing. You're noticing the energy draw down from the top of the foot into the pelvis like 3 prongs plugging into the earth. And then the earth is shooting up energy through that leg out the top of the foot into the universe. One more deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. From here, extend your left leg, flex your left foot. And then inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your head. Take your left foot to hover off your mat. You have a deep breath in here. Exhale, you switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Pull the navel in towards the spine so it's almost like you're hollowing out the low belly. Inhale and exhale. And then I want you to take this slow, so it's more with the core than the legs. Inhale and exhale. In and out. Last one. In. And then end with that right leg back up. Release the left foot down to your mat. Release your neck. Pull this right shin in towards the thigh in towards the belly. It's like you're pulling this right knee up towards your right armpit. Place your left hand to the outside of the right knee. Draw the right knee across the body. And then extend your right arm and take your focus past your right fingertips. Send this right shoulder down. Send your right knee down. Take a deep breath in and fill up your right lung. And then exhale down the right side body. And again, inhale and fill up. And exhale to empty. Cactus your right arm. So it's like you're making a goalpost with your right arm. Keep that right elbow down. Spread your fingers. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, draw this right knee back center. Use your right hand, capture the inside of the right foot. Half happy baby. You place your left hand to your left hip to give it that nice little reminder to stay glued down rather than turning over to the right, left, whichever. And then pull this right knee down towards your armpit. Flex that right foot a lot. You have 3 breaths. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. You breathe in and you breathe out. Place your right foot down to your mat. Extend your left leg all the way up. Interlace your fingers behind that left thigh. Relax the glutes a bit, guys. Flex that left foot a lot. You have 3 breaths. You're just noticing that energy flood down from the top of the foot into the pelvis. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Extend your right leg, flex your right foot. Inhale, lift your shoulders, lift your head. Take your right foot to hover. You have a deep breath in here. Exhale, you switch. Inhale. Exhale, you switch. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. In and out. In and out. Last one. Right leg lifts. Left leg lifts. Release that right foot down to the mat. Squeeze the left shin in towards the thigh, thigh in towards the belly. Place your right hand to the outside of the left knee. Draw it across the body. Extend your left arm. Shift your focus. Take a deep breath in and fill up that left lung. And then exhale down the left side body. Again, inhale to fill up. Exhale, you empty. And then cactus that arm. So like you're goal posting the arm out. Send your left shoulder down. Spread your fingers. Again, take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Good. From here, pull that left knee back center. Left hand captures the inside of that left foot. Half happy baby. Flex that left foot. Right hand to the right hip. Glue it down. Keep that right foot flexed. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Again, you inhale. And you exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your right leg up to meet the left leg. You're in a full happy baby now. You can rock it side to side. You can pull the right heel in, lengthen out the left leg. Pull the left heel in, lengthen out the right leg. If you have the room, you can lengthen out both legs. And then you pull the knees in towards the chest. You take your nose up to meet your knees and you begin to rock along the spine. And my students know when I say rock along the spine, like really rock, maybe you can tap your toes behind your head, extend the arms. And then as you come forward, you add a little bit of weight into the feet. So inhale back and then exhale front, weight. Inhale and exhale. In and out. Last one. You're going to shoot yourself forward with that momentum so you can end in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Place 2 fists between your feet. That's your measurement. Bend your knees. Allow the rib cage to hang out on the thighs. Release the neck. And then shake the head. Yes, 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 yes. Shake the head. No, 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 no. Maybe. And then you just hang. Yeah, you make this interesting. It's such an easy pose that we neglect. You're decompressing the low back. So you want to keep the weight forward in the toes rather than back into the heels. But make sure your toes aren't scrunching the mat for the leg. Keep them long. Release the neck. Sway side to side. And then add a bounce to it. So again, you're really decompressing that low back. You're releasing the neck. Good. Release your hands down so slowly. Sorry, I'm caught up in my sweatshirt. Take that off. Articulate your spine all the way up to standing. And then wrap the arms around and up. Place your hands together, gaze up to your hands. Now notice my ribs want to protrude out. Can you soften the ribs in? Stand tall. Place the hands together. Take your hands down to heart center, elbows come to touch. And then inhale, lengthen the arms up and open. And then exhale, take the hands back down, elbows come together. You dive forward, weights forward, and the toes forward, fold. Inhale, find expansion across the front of the chest, halfway lift. Exhale, you release down and you fold. Plant your hands to your mat, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, you're in a high plank. Middle fingers facing front, shoulders are stacked over wrists. You have 3 breaths, inhale and exhale. In and out, in and out. Good, release the knees, release the toes. You send your pelvis back, child's pose, forehead meets the mat. And then gauge this out. So if you want to get into the lower back, keep the knees closer together. If you would like to open up the hips a bit more, wing out the knees. And then from here, you tense your fingertips up, so it's as if you had a cupcake underneath your hand and you didn't want to mess up the frosting. Arms are extended, and then it's like you're pulling the mat or floor towards the upper back, so you should feel the muscle spread of the upper back. And then walk your hands over to the left, reaching that right side body. Take a deep breath in and fill up the right lung. And then exhale down the right side body. Again, inhale to fill up. And exhale to empty. Walk your hands all the way over to the right. You can place the left hand on top of the right hand or just continue to reach. Take a deep breath in, fill up that left lung. And then exhale down the left side body. Again, inhale to fill up. And exhale, you empty. Walk the hands back center. Take a deep breath in. And then walk the hands all the way up. You're coming to sit in Virasana. So I like to place a block underneath the bum. You peel away the flesh so the sits bones can be on the block. If you don't need a block, totally cool. We're gonna be here for a moment. And then pick up the skin of the knees so that's not catching. Take your palms, they come to face up, close the eyes, sit up nice and tall. Slightly tilt the pelvis forward so you have this nice arch in the lower back. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Take a deep breath up your front body. And exhale down the back body. Inhale the breath up your spine. And shoot it down the front body. Great. So the calm before the storm, yeah? You're going to place your hands to your shoulders. Listen carefully. So we're going to go into a rounded Kapalabhati. This is something, if you are a regular in my class, we do this in every single class. You're going to build heat. I always tell my students, you go through hell before you come out the other side where you actually feel good. A lot of people hold back in this. This isn't a time to hold back, especially if you're at home and you're doing this by yourself. Just go for it, feel uncomfortable, feel the effects of it. It's quite magical. So the breathing is just done with the nostrils, yeah? Not the mouth. You're not having contractions. It's just sharp exhalations out the nose repeatedly. So you're gonna inhale right through the nose, exhale left. So my fingertips are slightly facing in, elbows are lifted. So as you go, you're slowly gonna wanna droop, keep the arms lifted. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale and exhale. I'm gonna take my bun out now because I know it's gonna fly out. Inhale, exhale, and then continue. You're gonna speed it up. In, out, in, out, in, out. Just a little bit more. You're only going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, wrap the arms around and up. You may feel disoriented, and that's okay. Capture either elbow. Inhale to lengthen up. Relax the shoulders. Hold the breath at the top. Now sip in some more air through your nose. Sip in some more air through the mouth. Relax the shoulders, but pull up through the pelvic floor. Pull up through the belly button. Hold. Trust yourself. And then like a cork, you pop. Exhale, you release. Float the hands down to the thighs. Palms are facing up. Right away, just notice that energy difference. We've barely done anything yet, and you can feel the heat. Take a soft breath in and take a soft breath out. Good. So our round 2 Kapalabhati is you're gonna wrap the arms around and up, and you make cups with your hands. So like if everything you wanted was gonna pour down from the universe, you could catch it. That's so tacky. Keep the arms lifted. So slowly again, you're gonna wanna droop. Keep the extension of the arms. Now, same thing, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You're not doing that twisting motion getting into the spine anymore. You're gonna have a long spine. I want you to continue to think about pulling up through the pelvic floor. Arms are lifted, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, empty out the lungs completely. Again, inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, you fill up to a comfortable level, close your eyes, and then you begin. Sharp exhalations out the nose. Keep it going just a little bit more. Speed it up. Sharper exhalations for 10. More powerful breaths for 9. Keep it going for 8. 7. Speed it up. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You inhale, you lift the arms, and you clasp the thumbs like you wanted to pull them away from one another. Keep the arm bones next to the ears, and again, relax the shoulders. Hold the breath at the top. Pull up through your pelvic floor. Hold it. Trust yourself. Feel the heat. Notice where your mind takes you when you come to these points of tension, when you're aggravated, when you just want to breathe, when you already hate me and you've never even taken my class physically. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Sip in 3 more breaths of air. Like a corky pop, exhale, release. Float the hands down to the thighs. And it's joyous. It feels so good. Take a soft breath in and take a soft breath out. From here, place your hands to heart center. You'll feel your thumbs go into the sternum bone. And you set an intention for your practice. If it's not an intention for your practice, then it can be a mantra. You could dedicate your practice to someone. You bow your head to yourself. Notice where the energy is moving throughout your body. And then slowly come forward to all fours. So in all fours, tabletop, stack your shoulders up over the wrists, hips up over the knees. Spread your fingers so that middle finger is facing front. And then release the tops of the feet. So you see a lot of people that want to keep the toes tucked. You want energy from the tops of the feet going into the mat. Inhale, stick the belly out, shift the focus up. Exhale, pull the navel in towards the spine, puff up the upper back, release the neck. Again, shake the head yes, shake the head no, shake the head maybe. And then notice, can you take some of this weight out of the wrist and shift it forward to that pointer finger and thumb? And then keep going, inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in. Inhale. And exhale. Again, if you are one of my regulars, you know your options. You could tend to the fingertips up, activate the arms a bit more. Or you could flip those fingertips towards the knees. Thumbs are facing the outsides of the mat, which is my personal favorite. Avoid carpal tunnel. Give the wrists some love. You have 5. You have 4. 3. 2. And then on 1, you're stirring things up. So no movement is wrong here. All I ask is that you close your eyes. You take yourself inward. You breathe into the back body. You breathe into your neck. Again, just like in the ankles, when you find those points of tension, you stay there for a minute. You hang out in it. You breathe into it. And then you continue to move. Maybe a new point of tension comes up. Or maybe your body just feels good, and that's okay. You can honor that. You're moving for about 3, 4, 2. And then on 1, come back to that flipped wrist thing. So fingertips are coming towards the knees, thumbs are facing the outside of the mat. You're gonna inhale, pull the navel in. Exhale, shoot the breath out the nostrils out. So this is that same thing, that same breathing exercise. Inhale and exhale, and then you speed this up. Inhale, exhale, in, out, in, out, in, out. For 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Take your left fingertips and flip those back front. Keep your right fingertips towards the knees. You're drawing circles with your shoulders going around the wrist. So some things that students like to do here are shoulders. Send your shoulders away from the ears. Another thing is that stick the butt out, hang out in the lower back, pull the navel in towards the spine. Big circles. Now, know the difference between pain and discomfort, yeah? So painful, take yourself out of it, obviously. Discomfort, because it's not something you do very often, just breathe into it. And then reverse, you're gonna go the other way. I normally start most of my classes out pretty slow, so if you're new to this, just know that it's like climbing a mountain. So I build up, peak, and then we come back down. Now from here, you're gonna lift your right arm, peel it all the way up. You're gonna extend it all the way to the back of the room, take your gaze with you, and then flip the fingertips back front. Inhale, left arm peels up. Extend it all the way to the back of the room. Flip the fingertips towards the knees. Draw your circles, shoulders going around the wrist. Big circles. Continuing to breathe and then go the other way. From here, peel this left arm up, extend it all the way to the back of the room, flip the fingertips back again. Inhale, right lifts. Shoot it to the back of the room, take your gaze with you, see how much space you can take up, flip the fingertips back. Inhale, left lifts. Extend the arm back, flip the fingertips back front. Inhale, right lifts. Extend it all the way back. Fingertips come back front. Inhale, left arm lifts. Interlace your left arm underneath your right arm. Stack your hips up over the knees, so you may need to shift the torso slightly front. Take that left shoulder down to your mat. Now, a lot of students like to tense the fingertips up overhead. That's option 1. Option 2, extend that arm up overhead. Option 3, go for that bind. So wrap that right arm behind your back, capture the left thigh, and then continue to open up that right shoulder. You have 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. In and out. In and out. Place your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Peel that left arm all the way back up. Extend it to the back of the room. Place the fingertips back down. They're facing the knees. Use your right hand. You're going to pick up your pinky and then slam it down. Pick up the next finger, slam it down. So what we're doing here is we're waking up all that fascia between the fingertips. Weird? Yeah, for sure. Feel good? Yes. Good. And then go ahead, just shake out that left wrist. You can place it back down. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, interlace that right arm underneath the left arm. Again, stack the hips up over the knees. Take that right shoulder down to your mat. Tense the left fingertips up overhead. Or extend that left arm. Option, wrap that left arm behind your back. Are we still filming? Yes. Sorry, my phone said it was gonna die. So yes, options. Tent, extend, or wrap. Continue to open up that left shoulder. 3 breaths, inhale and exhale. In and out. In and out. Place your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Peel your right arm all the way back up. And then place your right hand down. From here, you're going to tuck your toes. And you're going to hover your knees off of your mat. So you're just in a hovering tabletop. You have 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. In and out. In and out. From here, tap your right knee to your right wrist. Exhale, step it back. Left knee, left wrist. Step it back. Right and back. Left and back. Right, back, left, back. 2 more. Right, back, left, back. Downward facing dog. So send the hip bones up to the sky. Keep your head in line with your arm bones. Send your chest back towards your thighs. I believe in a bent knee down dog so you can find more length. Stick the ass up. And then from here, inhale, pull yourself forward to a high plank so you can find that measurement. Shoulders are stacked while belly is pulled in. Bend the knees, they hover off the mat. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Again, deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale, high plank. Inhale, modified up dog, so toes are still tucked. Send the shoulders back, thighs are lifted, shins are lifted. And then hips up and back down dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Again, inhale, high plank. Inhale, modified up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Come all the way up to the tops of your toes. Bend your knees, stick the ass up, gaze to your hands. Keep your hands there as you walk your feet up to your hands. Forward fold, top of the mat, release your neck. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Find that expansion across the front of the chest, and then exhale, release back down and fold. Inhale, wrap the arms around and all the way up. Place the hands together, same thing, soften the ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Pull the palms down, open up the heart. Bend the knees and then dive forward, taking the arms up overhead, forward fold. Release the neck and just allow the arms to hang. Shift the arms over to the right, open up that left shoulder. Shift the arms over to the left, open up your right shoulder. Release the hands down center. Place the hands down, step the feet back to a high plank. Bend your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, inside all out. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. So your hips are square. This is an open hip. No. Keep the hips square to the mat. Flex that right foot a lot. From here, inhale, draw your right knee all the way up to your nose, high plank. And then exhale, send it up and back, 3-legged dog. Inhale, draw your knee to your nose. Exhale, step your right foot to your right thumb. Collapse that left knee down. Point the left toes. Inhale and rise. So push the top of that left foot into the mat. Spread your right toes for stability. You have a deep breath in. And you have a deep breath out. Wave the pinkies in towards one another. Slightly send the forearms front. And then push the palms back. Another deep breath in. And you have a deep breath out. Good. From here, you're going to place your hands down. This is a time if you would like to use blocks or books. May need them. Send the hip bones back. You're lengthening this right leg out. So there's no bend in this right knee. You're also not coming back to sit on this left foot. Hips are still lifted. Now, drive your right hip bone back, left hip bone front. Breathe into the back of that leg. Breathe into this hamstring. Tenth of the fingertips up. Each exhale you take, maybe you can come down a bit more, or you just find more length in that spine. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. You're gonna bend into this front knee and then just inch your toes out slightly towards the right edge of your mat. Turn the toes out slightly. Now, place your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Place your right hand behind your head. So it's gonna grab, my peace fingers are grabbing the occiput, so the bottom of the skull, and you're gonna open. From here, tap your right elbow to the inside of the right foot with that bent knee. And then on the exhale, you're extending that right leg. Flex that right foot. Take your focus up. Inhale down. And exhale up. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. In. And out. Two more. In. And out. In. And out. Good. Bend into that knee. Place your right hand down. Tuck your left toes. Lift your left knee. Step your right foot just back to the down dog. Hip bones lifted. Lift that left leg on the inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose. Send the leg all the way up and back. Left knee to nose. Step that left foot to your left thumb. Collapse the right knee down. Point the right toes. Inhale, rise. Wave the pinkies in. Send the forearms front. Slightly push the palms back. And then think about lifting, lengthening. You're finding space between each rib rather than just hanging back into the lower back. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Place your hands down. Send the hip bones back. Lengthen out that left leg. Flex that left foot. Drive the left hip bone back. Right hip bone front. You have 3 breaths. Breathe into the back of the leg, the hamstring. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bending into that knee. Yeah, and then right hand underneath your right shoulder, left hand captures the back of the skull. So again, that occiput, the very bottom of the skull. Turn the toes out slightly, walking the foot towards the left side of the mat. And then you're taking your left elbow to the inside of that left foot on the inhale. On the exhale, you extend the leg and you shift the focus up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. In. And out. 2 more. In. And out. Last one. And out. Good. Bend into that knee. Place your left hand down. Tuck your right toes. Lift your right knee. Step your left foot back. Downward facing dog. Good. Now we flow. Come to the tops of the toes. Bend the knees. Stick the ass up. Gaze to your hands. Walk or float the feet there. Just a gentle float. Halfway lift is your breath in. Exhale, release down, breath out. Inhale, wrap the arms around and all the way up. Place your hands together. Take your hands down to heart center. Close your eyes. Come back to that intention, that motivation that got you here. Bend your knees and extend the arms up. Take the arms out just slightly and then take the hands back down through heart center. Elbows are coming down. They touch. Dive forward, forward, fold. Halfway lift. Breath in. Exhale, release down, breath out. Breath out. Step the feet back. On the inhale, inch yourself forward, shoulders past the wrists. Wrap the triceps in. Exhale, you lower just halfway down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Tops of the feet. Pelvis is lifted. Baby bend in the elbows. Pull your heart front. Tuck the toes, bend the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to nose. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Inhale, you rise, crescent pose. Bend that left knee so you can go just a bit deeper. Again, wave the fingertips in. Send the forearms front, push the palms back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Now from here, you're going to lengthen out that right leg. Take your hands, interlace the fingers, and place them behind the head. And then re-bend into that knee. Hover your left knee off of the mat. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, you bend. Inhale. And exhale. Soften the ribs in. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. In. And out. Extend both legs. I'm still on top of my left toes. Extend your arms up. And then you're going to hover your arms all the way back like you were Superman. And you're going to come down through a flat back. Pull the low belly in. Release that left hand down. Continue, lift that right arm up. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Cross your right arm over the left arm. Flip your toes. You're in a wide-legged forward fold. Release the neck. You can use your hands to capture your ankles. You can walk your hands through your legs. You could interlace your hands behind the back. Release the neck. I don't care. Just keep your weight forward in the toes and keep the neck released. 2 more breaths. You could bend into that right knee, lengthen out the left leg. Bend into the left knee, lengthen out the right leg. Good, and then from here, release the arms. Tense the fingertips up underneath the shoulders, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to release down and fold. Bend your knees and articulate your spine all the way up to standing. Extend the arms, star pose. Spread the fingers like you're in cheer. Turn the toes out towards the edges of the mat, and then you're going to come to sit. So the knees are flooding out over the tops of the feet. Take your hands to your thighs. Find length in the spine. Inhale, right shoulder comes in and down. And then exhale back up. Inhale on the up. Exhale on the down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back up. Place your hands behind your head. Again, same thing. Interlace those fingers. You're going to reach that right elbow down. Exhale up. Left. And back up. So rather than crunching this right oblique, think about lifting up and lengthening out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale for 4. For 3. Luna's dead asleep. Oh, hi. For 2. Last one. Good. Push into the feet. Stand tall. Take your arms out to either side. Take your toes to face front. You're going to cactus the arms, but you're going to undulate down, meaning bend the knees and then just melt everything down. Stick the ass up. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, you fold. Walk yourself towards your left foot. Flip the left toes, flip the right toes, and then step that left foot back to meet the right foot. Every vinyasa is optional. Inhale, inch yourself forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left knee to nose. Left foot, left thumb. Inhale, you rise, crescent pose. Baby bend in that right knee. Now inhale, lengthen out the legs. Interlace your hands, place the hands behind the skull. Find length in the spine. And then re-bend into both knees. That right knee hovers off of the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you bend. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. In. And out. Lengthen out both legs. Extend your arms up. So slowly you hover the arms back. Coming down through a flat back. Place your right fingertips to the inside of that left foot. Peel the left arm up. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. In. And out. Cross that left arm the right arm, flip your toes. Again, wide-legged forward fold. So change up the arms. If you had the hands at the ankles, walk them through the legs. If you had them through the legs, interlace them behind the back. If you want to go for an inversion, go for an inversion. Crow, headstand. Always, when you're moving through wide-legged forward fold, it's a great time. Your wrists are warm, abs should be pretty warm. So you have 2 more breaths here. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Tense the fingertips up. Again, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to release down and fold. Take your left hand, capture your right heel, peel that right arm up. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Again, switch. Right hand, left heel, peel that left arm up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Cross that left arm. Walk yourself towards your right foot. Flip the right toes. Step that right foot back to meet the left foot. Now, inch yourself forward. Lower halfway down chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Hairs everywhere. Tuck the toes. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. 2 more. Tuck the toes. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Last one. Tuck the toes. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Bend the knees. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to nose. Right foot, right thumb. Inhale, rise, crescent pose. Go deep, you're not here very long. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Find something to gaze at. Bend into this front knee. Open up that inner thigh. You should feel an inner thigh activation here. I tell my students, place a hand to the outside of that right knee. Push the knee into the hand and vice versa. You'll feel it fired on. Take the weight out of that left big toe and glue the pinky toe side edge down. Now, flip your palms up. Take the shoulder blades to touch. Yeah, and then take the palms to face back down. Hands hover just slightly above the shoulders. 3 breaths, inhale and exhale. In and out. In, go deeper and out. Flip your front palm. Wrap this left arm behind your back. So maybe you're just here, or maybe you can capture that right thigh and then reverse the warrior. Take a deep breath in, and then take a deep breath out. Inhale. Good. Exhale, right elbow, right thigh. Reach the left arm up. Now you have more weight in the feet than you actually do in the shoulder. So you want to avoid this. You're not hanging out the shoulder. Send the shoulder away from you. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 2 options. 1, stay here. This is totally cool. This is enough for you. Option 2, right hand to the inside of that right foot. Use this upper arm to open up that right inner thigh. Now, option 3, go for that same bind. Wrap that left arm behind your back. Wrap the right arm underneath that right thigh. Capture the hands, and then continue to open up that left shoulder. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. In and out. Good. Place your right hand down. Extend the left arm up. Use this oblique to pull yourself back up, warrior 2. Lengthen out that right leg. Reach your front palm front. Take your right hand down to your shin, to a book or block behind the calf muscle. Reasoning, shoulder over wrist. Here, you're getting rid of that line. Or you can tense the fingertips up in front of that foot. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, release the neck. Move through that wide-legged forward fold. Again, inversion, halfway lift, whatever. It's your practice. Make it feel good. 2 more breaths. I like to also send the weight back to my feet to actually find length in the spine. You can actually have the arms hover. Hamstring, great hamstring stretch. And then again, halfway lift, flat back, weight would shift back forward. Exhale to fold. Cross your right arm over the left arm. Flip those left toes. Step that left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step that left foot to the left thumb. Inhale, rise, crescent pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, go deeper. Open up, warrior two. 3 breaths, inhale. And exhale. So it goes pubic bone, belly button, sternum. So in California, you see a lot of the surfer warrior twos. There's no need to lean forward. Keep everything in line. Flip your front palm. Wrap that right arm. Reverse. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. This, no. This, yes. Left elbow, left thigh. Right arm lifts. Don't hang out in the shoulder. Send yourself up and away from it. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. One of your 3 options. Option 1, hang out here. Totally fine. 2, left hand to the inside of that left foot. Use that upper arm. Open up that inner thigh. 3, wrap the right, wrap the left. Continue to open up that right shoulder. You have 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. In and out. Place that left hand down. Reach your right arm up. Use that right oblique. Pull yourself up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg. That should feel good. Reach that front palm front. Left hand to shin, block, or in front. Triangle pose. You could even hover the left fingertips off. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. In and out. Place your right hand down. Moving through that wide-legged forward fold. Walk yourself to the front. Step your right foot back. Inhale, wave your spine, high plank. Bend the knees, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale, wave the spine, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Last little push. Inhale, high plank. Release the heels down to the right. Stack the left foot on top of the right foot. Peel your left arm up. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. In and out. In and out. Place your left hand down. Heels come front. Take the heels down to the left. Stack that foot. Peel your right arm up. Breathe in. Breathe out. In and out. Lift, lift, lift. In and out. Place your right hand down. Send the hips up and back. Good. Inhale, pull yourself forward. Continue to inhale, modified up dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 more. Inhale, high plank. Inhale, modified up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Then just release the knees. Release the toes. Send the pelvis back. Child's pose. You can take your palms to face up or wrap your arms around your legs, cup your heels. Especially men, they like that just to get a little bit of airflow to the face. Take 2 more deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Open up the mouth, side all out. Move the jaw around. Inhale and exhale. Good. Walk your hands back. Place your hands to your thighs. Inhale, stick the belly out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. Move in a circle. In. And out. In. And out. In. Exhale, back of the throat. Reverse, go the other way. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. In. And out. Good. Come to sit onto the left or right glute. Take your legs around front. You can place your hands behind your thighs to slowly roll the spine down to the mat. Windshield wiper your knees from the left to the right. And then place your hands down by your sides. Middle finger will touch your heels and then inch the toes forward so it no longer touches the heels. Spread your toes. Inhale, peel the pelvis all the way up. And then interlace the hands underneath the glutes. Tuck the shoulders away and underneath you. Glue the pinkies into the mat. Release the glutes because they want to squeeze. Try to squeeze the lower abdominals and release the glutes a bit. Inhale, and then exhale, send the pelvis up just a bit more. Inhale, exhale, send it up. In and out, send it up, send it up, send it up. And then slowly release down. So when you get a nice back bend and then you get a nice twist, that's going to be that release throughout the entire body. Good. And then I like to cross my right leg over the left leg. Release both of your knees down to the left. Place your left hand on top of the right thigh to send energy. And then cactus out this right arm just like at the beginning of class. Place the right elbow down. Take your focus past the right fingertips. You have a deep breath in, and you have a deep breath out. Twist, 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 twist. Again, inhale, fill up that right lung, and then exhale to release. Inhale, and exhale. Slowly take the knees back center. Place your right foot down. Lift the left leg. Cross left over right. Release both the knees down to the right. Place your right hand to that left thigh. Cactus out that left arm. Shift the focus. Take a deep breath in, fill up your left lung, and then exhale. Can you twist a bit more? Can you add more energy from that right hand into the thigh? Inhale, and exhale. Taking the knees back center, capture the insides of the feet, again to happy baby. Rock it side to side. Pulling the knees in towards the chest. You take your nose up to meet your knees. Inhale through the nose. Sip in some more air through the mouth. See if you can lift another vertebrae off the mat. Lift, 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 lift. And then exhale. You will release. Shavasana. Surrender the breath. Surrender the core. Releasing everything from the toes, the shins, the thighs. Make sure you're not locking the knees. Relax the core. Again, the muscles of the face relax. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. Slow down the breathing. But notice this is the point in my practice, especially, that my mind wants to wander. Can you keep yourself here? If you ask me, this is the most important part of practice, and it's the most difficult for people. People don't allow themselves permission to just slow down, to be in stillness. I want you to notice if this is difficult for yourself. Can you just lie here without fidgeting? I like to think of my thoughts like passing cars. So when I notice that I'm drifting away, like a car is passing, you just let it pass. You notice that you're drifting, you're spacing out, and then bring yourself back here. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle the toes, rock the head right and left. You can reach your arms up overhead, stretch like you would in your bed in the morning. Come to the right or left side in a fetal position. Hold here. Just honor your practice. Honor the rebirth of your practice, fetal position. And then use this top arm to push yourself up to seated. Right, Luna? Place your hands down to your thighs, or you can place your hands to heart center if that means something to you. Close the eyes, sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath up your front body, and exhale it down the back body. Inhale the breath up your spine, and shoot it down the front body. Be thankful for your life. Have gratitude each and every day. Spend time in nature. Breathe deeply. Breathe well. Breathe with your diaphragm. Forgive yourself and forgive others, and build a life around what you love. Place your thumbs to your lips, speaking kind words to yourself and others always, and thumbs to your third eye, the portion between your two eyebrows. And you bow your head in gratitude of your practice and yourself. Namaste. Thank you guys. Let me know your thoughts, questions, comments, concerns. Happy quarantine.